Hi, everybody. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me check my mic so that I will know if it is on mute or not. Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, you can just type in the comment section if you can hear me. Okay. All right. Good evening, everybody, or anytime you are watching this this live because I'm going to record it. Welcome to this class. I'm so happy to have you all on board. Now, I want to know where you are joining from. So, where are you joining from? Are you joining from Lagos? Are you joining from Abuja? Are you joining from Port Harcourt? Are you joining from Kaduna, Kano? Where are you joining from? Just type it in the comment section. I will be in the comments. I will be reading the comments. Where are you joining from? I'm waiting for you. If you guys did not type, I'm not going to. You're not going to start this class. So where are you joining from? Okay. I can see that some people are side type dropping. Okay. Very good. All right. So welcome everybody. Welcome once again. I know that the reason why you join this class is because you want to learn how to start a profitable importation business and also how I was able to build a consistent 7 to 8 figure importation business. And oh, yes, there is a lot to learn in tonight's class. There is actually a lot to learn. So I want you to give me your 100% concentration. I would not want your attention to be divided so that you can get everything that is being taught in tonight's class. Okay? Yeah, it's going to be banger. So in tonight we're actually going to be having like a practical section. We are going to be doing some things together while we also have the theory part. So like I said, how you are going to get everything is by giving me your attention. So make sure that you don't have a divided attention. Okay. Now, I will also want you to ask yourself that what if you can start this business without a capital, without having thousands and millions? We've heard a lot of stories that okay, before you can start an importation business, you have to have this, you have to have that, you have to have millions of naira, you have to have nothing less than 500k, like that, like that, like that, like that. So now I am saying, what if you can start this business without a capital, without starting with your own money? Yeah, which is actually possible. And you are still going to be looking at it before the end of this class. And also, what if you can source directly from China and Bangladesh all by yourself without an agent, without a middleman, without needing anybody's help to help you to make payments or to help you to monitor your goods? What if you can do all this process by yourself? Amazing, right? Okay, and what if you can sell online using only your phone? You don't even have to you don't need to have a working store. You don't need to start hawking your goods on your head before you can sell. Like I used to tell my people, I used to tell them that online is a blessing because it has given us a platform whereby you don't even need to show your face until you can start selling goods, whether it is a digital product or it is a physical product. So what if you don't need to have a shop or have a warehouse to sell online? There's so many people that one of the problem that they do face when they want to market is that they don't know how to sell online. They just sell to people in their environments. And right now, the internet is actually a blessing. I am a test I am a testimony. Okay. And also, What if you can build an additional income stream and generate extra money? Now, what if you can start without having a capital? What if you can source and buy directly by yourself? What if you can sell with your phone without needing to open a shop and like that, without needing without needing somebody to hawk your goods for you, or you yourself hawking your good by yourself, without needing to start knocking on people's door that they should come and buy whatever you are selling. Yeah. So that is all what you'll be learning in tonight's class. And like I said, giving me your attention is what I'll be needing. And it is all like it will also benefit you for you to pay attention so that you can get everything. Now, by the end of this webinar, you would have learned why this year is the perfect time to start, and why the apps to buy from, and also the apps to buy from and how to navigate them. And also you would have learned how to find trusted suppliers, how to ship, and also how custom really works, how ordinary Nigerians are making profits from this same business, how they are making millions of naira, thousands of naira from this same business, and how to get started step by step. I mean, step by step. Okay. I actually love an interactive class. We would have used Zoom, but my Zoom can only accommodate 100 people. And I will actually love everybody in the group to participate. So that is why we are using live streaming. Okay. Now, why should you listen to me? I know that some of you actually saw my ad on TikTok, or you saw my ad on Facebook or Instagram. And when you click the ad, that was how you find yourself on my group. Now, why should you listen to me? Why should you listen to me? Now, my name is Lori Messi Midelight, and this is what I look like in 2018. Can you see how beautiful I was? Now, I came from a family, from an humble background, from a family where we really don't have much, even up to the fact that it was very, very hard to eat 3 square meal a day. Now, I started working as a sales girl immediately I was done with secondary school. I got an admission, and since money was not coming from home, I had to open a provision shop, as you can see in this picture. So this was my provision shop while I was in school. I had to open a provision shop with 15,000 naira worth of goods, since money was not going to come from anywhere, and men has to survive, right? Yeah. So, and I actually need to support my parents, and I need to do some things for myself before they will start sending me money. So, and it was actually very, very hard from home. So fast forward, I also lost my dad in 2021, and as of that time, I was already in 300 level in university. So I lost the only brother that was also supporting me then, and that was when It's done on me that you, you need to learn how to make money. I have to do something if I don't want to drop out. So I added POS to what I was doing. Then I had a provision shop, so I later had to add POS to what I was doing. But it was still not enough. It was still not enough because there was no much cash to run the business. Imagine if you are running a POS business and you cannot even give the people that want to withdraw. People want to withdraw 20K, but you don't have 20,000 naira to give to people that want to withdraw. Some people want to withdraw 100,000 naira, and you don't even have the money. Imagine running that kind of business without having much capital. I was only running that business with 15,000 naira then. So it was only people that want to withdraw 1,000, 2,000 naira that I was able to attend to. So it was that bad. Now, and I went that and that was when I had to start looking for another way to make money, because I have to pay bills. And as of that time, I was already in 400 level. I have to pay for my FYB, I have to pay for my project, I have to do so many things for myself. I have to work on so many things. I we like it was a lot. It was a lot. And that was when I went online to search for ways to make money. And that was how I came across the same business today. Amazing, right? Okay. So fast forward from 2018 to 2026, a lot has happened. A lot has happened, and that was how I discovered importation business. And so far, so good. It has been wonderful. I've been able to make seven figures monthly consistently, and this same business sponsored my first big apartment, as you can see in this picture, and also sponsored my first trip to China, as you can see in this picture. Yep. As you can see in this picture, this was the picture I took with some of my manufacturers in China. Yep. Now, so when I tell you that I know what it feels like to start from scratch, I am not sugarcoating, I am not capping. I've been there. So I know what it feels like not to have nothing and to start from point zero. So I'm a good example. I'm a very good example. All right. Now, you'll be like, okay, so you just jump into the business. You did not Were you not scared? I had my fears too. I was very scared. I was scared of being scammed by learning from the wrong person or being scammed by a fake supplier. I was scared of custom problem because I would just be like, okay, all these goods when we import them, all these people that used to check it are they not going to seize the goods? So I was scared of custom problems, clearance problem. I was scared of losing money and not making profits because there are so many people that will buy goods, and at the end, they will buy goods in bulk, and they will not know how they are going to sell it, or even selling is now going to become a problem because they don't have people to sell to. They don't know how to sell. They don't know how to market. So I was also scared of losing money. I was scared of not selling selling out my goods. I was also scared of not making enough profit. Okay, but I actually decided to learn. Yeah, I had to put my fears aside and learn, because because whether a thing is going to turn out good or not, you're not going to know until you give it a shot. You're not going to know until you give it a try. So I had to put my fears aside and sit down and learn. Yeah, and that is what you're also doing, because if you're in this class, you are here to learn, right? So for you to find your way here, that means that you are also interested in learning. And that is the first step to take. So I'll congratulate you once again. And that one decision that I took that time changed everything, from a struggling student to reality today, to consistently making a lot of money monthly, to a better lifestyle, and to traveling internationally, and also growing my business. Now, why am I sharing this? I'm not here to impress you, okay? I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to show you that if someone like me could do it, you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing, and nothing should stop you. Because we that we are doing it is not as if we have two head. It's not as if our head is smaller than yours or bigger than yours. So you can also do it. And I used to hear people say, okay, this business is complicated. It is not complicated. It is not. By the end of this video, you will realize that it is not as hard as you think. Okay. Now, why should you start now? There are two major reasons why you should start now. Number one is bigger profit margin, making a lot of profit. Like I used to tell my people that one particular product is enough to make you rich if you know what you are doing as an importer. One particular product is enough to make you rich. It is not even about you selling different kind of products. It is not about you selling like 50 or 100 different products. One product is enough to make you a lot of money. Now, the number two reason is social media selling. You don't even need to own a shop. You don't need to own a shop. Online is a blessing. People don't even need to, you don't even need to start look in fact, you even don't need to start looking for job outside. There are a lot of jobs online. And same thing applicable to this. You don't need to own a shop, you don't need to own a warehouse before you can start this particular business. You can sell with your phone. Yeah. So your smartphone equals to your store. And that is what I do too. I also sell with my phone. I work with my phone. I work with my phone. I sell with my phone. It is only once in a while that I even use my system. Now, like I said when we start this, what is it, this old class, that I want you to give me your attention because this class is going to be a bit practical. So I need your attention, okay? So quick one, let's go into what we are here for. Let's go. Let's go. Now, what is importation? Now, importation is the buying and bringing down of goods from one country, e.g., China or Bangladesh or UK, at a very cheaper price to your own country to make a profit. Now, let's take for example that you buy something from Turkey. You buy something from Turkey and you now ship it down to your country. Let's say you ship it down to Nigeria. What you did is importation. Whether you, as long as you're not buying from your own country, you're buying from another country and you're bringing that goods down to your own country, what you did simply is importation. Okay, I hope you are getting it. Now, here are some terms used in mini importation. Number one, we have sourcing. Number two, we have suppliers. Number three, we have MOQ. Number four, we have procurement. And the last but not the least, we have shipping. So I'm going to be explaining everything so that you are going to get it's not just be as if I'm speaking Chinese. Now, what is sourcing? Sourcing means that it means searching of goods. Now, let's say you want to buy a blender. Then what you are going to do is to search for that goods on the particular apps. You are going to be working with a particular website before we end this class. So is the searching of goods and also trying to get that particular goods from a good vendor. That is what sourcing is all about. Because for one product, there are thousands of suppliers selling that particular product. Now, and you want to make sure that you are not buying from a wrong supplier. You are buying from the right supplier. So sourcing is the ability to search for goods and also to buy from the right vendor, right supplier, or right manufacturer. Now, supplier are those that are selling goods. We also have manufacturers. Manufacturers are those that are producing the goods, that they are producing a particular item from scratch. Let's say you want to buy a blender, but you want them to help you to manufacture your own product from scratch. It is manufacturer that you are going to go and meet. It is not supplier. Supplier might, if you go and meet supplier are going to add their money. They are going to charge you a lot of money. Maybe a product that you are supposed to buy around 5,000 naira, supplier can charge you like 8,000 naira. But if you go straight to if you go directly to manufacturer, they are going to charge you the exact price that they are supposed to charge you. Yep. So why and it is actually manufacturers that supply goods to the supplier. So you can, if you know that you are not buying in bulk, buying from manufacturer is always advisable that for people that want to buy in bulk. Let's say you want to buy like 500 pieces of one particular item, or you want to buy like 1,000 pieces of one particular item. But if you know that you just want to buy like 1, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, 5 pieces, you start buying from suppliers. Okay. Now, moving on to the next, we have MOQ. MOQ means minimum order quantity. It means minimum order quantity, which is the least amount of goods you can buy. The least amount of goods you can buy. Now, if you are seeing a supplier and under the particular product that you want to buy, you are seeing like 5 MOQ. Now, it means that you cannot buy 5 pieces of that product. Sorry, you cannot buy 4 pieces, you cannot buy 3 pieces, you cannot buy 2 pieces, you cannot buy 1. You can only buy 5 pieces above. If you are seeing 20 MOQ, it means that you can only buy 20 pieces above. You cannot buy 1 to 19 pieces. Okay, if you are seeing 50 pieces, it means that that particular supplier cannot sell less than 50 pieces. They can only sell 50 pieces above. So that's what MOQ is all about. Now, procurement. Procurement means that you are not the one buying yourself. You don't know. You are helping somebody like an importer that does not know how to make payments directly to pay. You are helping them to pay, and at the same time you are charging them for your service. Now, let's say somebody came to meet me, like an importer came to, because up to now there are still some importers that they don't know how to pay directly. They don't know how to pay directly. They don't know how to source for goods. The only thing they know how to do is to copy the link, or some people can even send you pictures. Some people do not even know how to copy the links. They just know how to navigate they just know the website, like how to search for goods, and that is all. So you can help these people to procure, to search for their goods, and also charge them for your own service. So that is what procurement is all about. It means you helping, it might even not be you, but at the end of this class, you are going to be able to buy all by yourself, and you can also render that service. Please, are you with me? I hope I'm not talking to myself. Okay. Now, moving on to shipping. Now, shipping is the bringing down of goods from the country you buy them from to the country that you are in. Let's take for example that, okay, you buy something from China and you stay in Nigeria. The bringing down of goods from China to Nigeria is what we call shipping. Now, you can ship in two ways. We have air shipping, we have sea shipping. Now, air shipping takes 2 to 3 weeks for goods to land, while sea shipping takes 2 to 3 months for goods to land. Yeah, and sea shipping is actually a bit cheaper than air shipping. Now, when it comes to air and sea shipping, you also have to be able to differentiate the kind of goods you are to buy through air and the kind of goods you are to buy through sea. Now, air shipping is being calculated by the weight of an item, which is the kg, while sea shipping is being calculated by the length, height, and breadth. They call it CBM, cubic meter. The full meaning of CBM is cubic meter. Okay. Okay. Like I said, so it is always advisable that when you are shipping through air, you buy lightweight items, because if you are shipping heavyweight items through air, you might later end up paying like times two or times three of the amount you use in buying it to clear your goods. So it is always advisable that you ship lightweight items like hair, human hair. It is actually a lightweight items, like all these um, sunglasses, necklace, jewelries. You can still ship those kind of items through air. But if you know that you are buying blender, don't go and ship blender through air. It's only if you know that you are buying it for personal use and you don't mind whatever amount it lands. Okay, so items like that are always advisable that you ship them through sea, because sea shipping is not being calculated by the weight. They calculate it by the length, height, and the length, height, and breadth, which is how high it is, how big it is, how wide it is. Okay, so I just want to make sure that everybody is getting all what I'm explaining. All right, now we have so many Chinese websites that you can buy from. We have a lot, and some are even still building some websites. We have 1688, we have Pinduoduo, we have Made in China, we have Taobao, we have Alibaba, we have AliExpress, we have etc. So, but in this class, we'll be working with 1688 because that is where a lot of importers do buy from. And if you remember at the beginning of this class, I told you that this class is going to be very practical. Very, very practical. So if you have a second phone with you there, you can practice alongside with me. But if you don't have, please just pay attention. You can just jot some things down. Then at the end, maybe at the end of this class, you can try and do the practical. Then if there's anything that you're not getting, you can just send me a screenshot of wherever you are stuck. Okay. Now, if you are using an Android phone, go to your Chrome browser and type 1688.com. Go to your Chrome browser and type 1688.com. Now, if you are using an iPhone, don't open with Safari. Open with Chrome browser. If you don't have Chrome browser on your iPhone, please go to your App Store to download it. Sorry. So Go to your app store to download Chrome browser. Oh, so once you have your Chrome browser, you type 1688.com on your Chrome browser and you search. Now, if you are using an Android, it is going to bring out a page like this. If you are using an iPhone, it is going to bring out a page like this. I don't know. I don't know if you can see my cursor. I'm moving my cursor if you can, because I'm trying to point to some things here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Now you will see that the website is in Chinese. Now, how are you going to translate it? Because even me myself, I don't understand what they wrote there. I don't understand what they wrote there. So we are going to translate it. Now, if you are using an Android, check the upper part of your phone. You are going to see a three dot. I circled it here. A three dot. Is it that you are seeing a three dots or a red arrow? If you are seeing a red arrow, just hold that red arrow. It is going to turn to three dots. So if you are seeing the three dots, just click on the three dots and it will bring out a lot of a list. Then you click, you will see translate. So click on translate and it will translate automatically. You see translate, then you change to English, then it will translate automatically. Okay. Now, if you are using an iPhone, check the down part. Please make sure that you are using Chrome browser, because if it is Safari, Safari cannot translate. So check the down part of your page. You're going to see a three dots. Your own is not going to be straight like this. It is just going to be like a vertical. Is this vertical? So you're going to you will see a three dots at the down part of your phone. Just click on that three dots and you click on translate. So once you click on translate, by now everybody should have been able to translate. Okay. Now moving on to the next. Now, how to search on your website. How to search on your website. Now you can search. We have two methods to search. We have the text search, we have the picture search. Now, if you know the names of whatever product that you want to buy, whether you want to buy a blender, you want to buy a bag, you don't even you don't have a particular item, you just want to see, you want it to bring out a lot of things, but you just have the name in your head, whether it is clothes. Sorry. So you can just go here and type whatever you want to. This is test search. This is the place that you're going to be using for your test search in that bar that I circled. So you can go there to type it. You can type bag. It is going to bring out a lot of results for you. You can type blender. It is going to bring out anything under the category of blender for you. Then you can now pick the one you want. Now, let's say you don't have the name, or maybe you know the name, but you want to be specific. You have a particular design that you actually want, and you have the picture. You can search with the picture that you have. Now, and what you're going to do is that, yeah, you're going to see a camera icon beside this search button. So you're going to click on the camera icon, then you pick the picture that you save, the picture of the item that you want to search for. So you're going to click on this camera icon, you pick the picture, then you search. It is going to bring out a lot of suppliers selling that particular product for you. So that is basically how to search. Please, are you getting it? All right, so let's spend China importation a little. We are still going to come back to that, and let's check out Bangladesh importation. A lot of people have heard about Bangladesh importation, but they are really not familiar with it compared to China importation. Almost everybody, almost everybody knows that people do buy from China, but Bangladesh is not as popular as the way China is. Now, now why buy from Bangladesh? Now, Bangladesh is an export country and they produce lots of designer items for both adults and kids. Why? Because they serve American and European countries more. Those ones just buy from them and puts their logo or designs, making it look like they actually made it, but no, it's from Bangladesh. Now, what is Bangladesh known for? They are known for majorly textile, apparels, fabrics, jeans, and quality clothes. They are majorly known for clothing. If you want to buy quality jean, if you want to buy quality tops, textile, apparel, I recommend Bangladesh. Though China can, you can also buy from China because China produce almost everything. They produce almost everything. But if you want to explore, or let's just say, in fact, I will. It's not even if you want to explore. There are so many UK brands that this is where they buy from, and what they do, as you can see here, I wrote it here, and what they do is just that they just brand, they put their logo and their brand name on it, and it will look as if they're the one producing that stuff. No, but it is being made from Bangladesh. And funny enough, I things goods from there are very very cheap because their exchange rate is very 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 cheap. And one good thing that makes Bangladesh importation stand out is the fact that they sell quality products even at a cheap price, like I said the other time. So now their currency is called taka, and one taka falls between 10 to 13 naira as of today. So as of today, one taka is actually 10 naira. As of this time that I'm recording this video, one taka is 10 naira. Now, this jean, see this jean. This was the last item that I import from Bangladesh. Now, this jean costs 120 taka. And how do you know the amount this 120 taka is in Nigerian currency? What you're going to do is that since the rate of one taka is 10 naira, you are going to multiply it by the price they are selling this particular jean. Now, this jean is 120, so it will now be 120 multiplied by 10. So whatever it gives you, that's the price of this gene. So it gave us 1,200 naira, which means that this gene from Bangladesh is 1,200 naira. Amazing, right? I have so many pictures, oh, so many pictures of products that I would have even want to use, but I would not want to take much of our time so that we can just. I want us to touch every aspect. Now, let's go back to China importation because we had to pay China importation the other time. Now, how to calculate the price of goods. Now, China currency is called yuan or RMB. Anyway, you are hearing RMB or yuan, they are still talking about Chinese currency. So it is either you are hearing yuan. In fact, if you go to China, they don't pronounce it the way we pronounce it. They don't call it yuan. They call it yen. They call it yen. It is there that we call it yuan. So whether you are hearing yuan or RMB, they are still talking about Chinese currency. And presently, one RMB, one yuan is 206 naira as of today. 206 naira as of today. Now, this is a tire inflator, and this tire inflator, as you can you see the price? This is the price below the picture, 25 yuan. Now, this tire inflator, let's check how much it is in Nigerian currency. Now, one rate of RMB is 206. So how to get the price of this tire inflator is to now be 25 multiplied by 206, which means that this tire inflator landed at the rate of sorry, not landed from China. It is 5,150 naira. And this is the same tire inflator that they are selling at 49,726 naira from from one of Nigerian online store. Please, oh, I'm not bad mouthing anything. No, I'm just trying to see, like, I'm just trying to let you see the price difference. Okay. Now, this price is not including the clearance fee. I cleared one of this tire inflator with 4,600 naira. So everything, the price cost and the landing cost is not even up to 10,000 naira. And this is the same tire inflator that I sold at 35,000 naira. I sold mine at 35,000 naira, and yeah, it is being sold here at 49,000 naira. I sold mine at 35,000 naira, which means that on that particular product, I was able to make nothing less than 25,000 naira profits. Now, I bought 50 pieces of that particular product, and I run ads for it. And even before I even run ads, I was able to sell like 20 pieces of that particular item from my group, because I have a group that I do post. So I have customers. I post on my so but then I spent 180,000 naira on ads. So calculate the profit and minus the expenses. So it is a lot. It was a lot of profits. Now let okay. I think I'm backing it. Okay. 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 Now, one of the fears that people used to have is that, okay, how can they know if a product is a good product to buy from? How can they know if a supplier is a good supplier to buy from? Now, this is it. Number one, there are so many things to check out, and number one is you can check numbers of transaction, and number two, you can check the store ratings and review, and number three, you can chat. Oh, I didn't put it here, I put ratings. And number three, you can chat your supplier. You can also message your supplier and ask for a live pictures of whatever you are buying. Okay. Now, how do you check for numbers of transaction? Now, in this page, I have to screenshot the page because how to screenshot this page, because if we should make it a video and we are scrolling, it's going to take a lot of time. So yeah, I just have to screenshot this page. Now, if you see this place, I circled something. The first one is saying 24K plus sold, which means that this store has recorded 24,000 plus transaction. Now, this other store is saying 3K plus sold, which means that this particular store has sold over 3,000 products. They have recorded over 3,000 transaction. And while under this place, you can see 200 plus sold, which means that this store, they've sold over 200 plus products and they've recorded 200 plus transaction. Are you getting it? Now, if you are seeing a supplier that has like 10 or 5 transaction, please, it is not advisable to buy from them. They might actually be legit, but you don't want to use your first importation to do trial and error. You don't want to buy from the wrong supplier, and you don't want to buy a wrong product. You want to make sure that whatever you are buying, you are getting it right. So it is always advisable that you don't joke with these numbers of transaction. Now, another way to also check if a supplier is a good vendor to buy from is that you can check their store ratings and review. Now, check this second picture. You see product review. Now, see what this person wrote under that product review. You are going to see good supplier. I hope it lasts long. Then let's say you're not satisfied with these comments. You can just click on the arrow in front of this rating and check what people are saying about that stuff. Now, make sure that if you are seeing like 80% negative review, please don't buy from that store. Don't buy from that store. You make sure that whatever store that you're buying from, they have 80% positive review, then maybe like 20% negative, because there is no how any company cannot have it all. There will still be like some little so that's just it. Some people might not even be satisfied maybe with their packaging, their, what is it called, just that there are so many companies that once they see complain like that, they work on it. Okay, so you want to check this product review and know if whatever you are buying is actually a good product and also a good vendor. Now, the next one is charts. Checking your charts. I put ratings there. I wanted to put chart, but I made a mistake. So now, how do you chart your supplier? Now, check this down part. You're going to see store. You're going to see charts. You're going to see what else again. So you click on that chat button. It will take you to that supplier's DM. Then you tell the supplier that you want a live picture of your goods, so that at the end of the day, once you are getting your goods, you're not getting what I ordered versus what I get. You want to make sure that it is in the right shape, it is in the right size, the right color, the right whatever. Okay. Yeah. So moving on to the next. Now, I used to get a lot of questions that, oh yeah, I am interested in importation. How can I make money from this business? How can I make money from importation? Now, there are a lot of ways to make money from importation. I'm not even capping. There are so many ways that you can make money from importation. And number one is you can make money from a pre-order group. Now, what is a pre-order group? Pre-order groups means that you are helping people that does not know how to buy. Let's say people that want to buy for their personal use or people that want to buy for business purpose. You can gather these people and help them to buy. Now imagine if somebody is interested in buying like one blender, and from, let's say from China, that blender is like 10,000 naira. You can add your own 5,000 naira profit to it. Now imagine if that person is getting like 10 pieces of that blender. That means that you are making 5,000 naira in 10 places. What if that person is getting like 20? Or what if other people that are in your group are interested in buying also? Okay. So yeah, so that is what Perioda is all about. Whatever product that you are posting on your group, or that you are helping people to buy, you had your own profit to it, and before you know it, you are already gathering capital. And that is the reason why I said you can start with zero capital, because with product group you are leveraging on people's money. You're not using your own money to buy. You are leveraging on people's money. When people see the goods they like, they pay for it. They pay for it. If you post a bag, and if somebody likes that bag, or maybe you will like the bag that you posted, I'll pay for it. And maybe let's say you get that bag like 2,500 naira from China, and you now had your own 1,000 naira, you now sell at 3,500. You've already make 1,000 naira profit to yourself. Do you get? So before you know it, 1,000 naira here, 5,000 naira there, 3,000 naira there, you are already gathering profit. Okay. Now another way you can make money from importation business is rendering a procurement services, being a procurement agent. Okay. Now I explained what procurement is all about, that there are still some importers, they don't know how to pay directly, or they are having difficulties with some apps, like we are having difficulties to pay. Up to now, there are still some importers that they don't know how to make, they don't even know how to navigate the app. So since you'll be learning how to pay directly all by yourself without the help of an agent, you can render these services, and you charge them for the services that you render. Now you can charge, there are some people that has a fixed price. For me, I do both. I have a fixed price that I charge per percentage, depending on what the person is buying. So there are some people that also charge per percentage. So anyone that works with you, you go with it. Now you can also make money by selling RMB. Now what is you already know that RMB is Chinese currency. You can also sell RMB and make money from it. Now, how do you sell RMB? And before I explain this, I want to tell you that there is no direct vendor to Chinese currency. It's only if you want to get scammed. It's only if you want to get scammed. There is no direct vendor to China. Even when I traveled to China, I noticed that the rate that I was getting my RMB was cheaper than the rate they were giving me there. I was getting my RMB. As of that time, I was getting my RMB at 203, while the vendor that I got there was selling at 204.5. Okay, so what's now the point? So I was still buying from my vendor. I was still buying from my vendor. So now, how do you sell? Let's say you have a vendor that is selling for you at a price. You can add your own 1 or 2 RMB to it. Then you sell to any to anybody, to any other. Let me say to your customer that is interested in buying. And before you know it, you're already making money. You're making money from there. You're making money from your product group. You're making money from procurements, from by selling RMB, etc. Because before you know it, you are rich. And I'm not even capping. This is what I do full time. This is what I do full time. Like, this is what I've been doing for the past 5 years. This is what I've been doing for the past 5 years, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. Okay. Now, I just want you to imagine if you can make an extra 100,000 naira to 500,000 naira monthly from the same business. And funny enough, it is possible. And one product can even make you that within a week. And I'm not even capping. I'm not even capping. There was a time that I got a project. Should I call it a project? Like, one organization reached out to me that they need a laptop. And I was able to help them to get like 20 laptop. Now, on each laptop, I was able to make like 56,000 naira profit on each laptop. And I helped them to get 20. Now, calculate, let's even say 50,000 naira profit. Now, calculate 50,000 naira in 20 places. And it was not even up to, they made that order in a day. And I was able to, like, it was the day they reach out, that I sent them the price and everything, and they paid that same day. And I was able to make 50,000 naira in 20 places. That's 1M. And that was what I was able to make in a day. Now, I'm not even sugarcoating. This is what I have done so many times, and you've seen how this business took me from level zero where I am to where I am now. And oh yes, there is still more to become. There is still more. I am not even, like I said, I'm not stopping anytime soon, not even in the next 10 years. So and I have not only made money, but I have also trained people to replicate the same results. On my group, we have over 2,000 students. And this is what some of them has to say. Yeah, this is my community, as you can see in this picture. This is somebody that said my second goods just arrived today. I'm so happy, thanks to Coach Mide and everybody that assisted me. May God bless you all. And this is another person, Coach, good day. I really thank God for bringing you my way. Yada 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 yada. Then to the next person, thank you very much. Blessed, I call you that I have picked it. Then to this person, hi mama, good evening, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So the next, it is actually a lot of results. It is actually a lot of results. So yeah, I've actually worked with a lot of students, and in fact, there are so many testimonies, both picture testimonials, a lot of testimonials. Now, so I know that the next question on your mind is, Mide, I am ready. How will I start? How will I start? I am interested. I want to get in ASAP. Oh God. It feels like I'm rushing. Don't mind me. I think that is just how I used to talk. Anytime I'm teaching, I used to rush my speech. I don't know if I'm rushing. I've just been speaking, but this is like, I think we've used close to 50 minutes. I don't think I rushed today, Sha. I don't want to believe that. So now, on to the next question. How can you start? How do you start? Now, and that brings me to the MILSIP course. MILSIP course means Middle Light Complete Importation Program. Middle Light and Middle Light, as you can see. Middle Light Complete Importation Program. Now, what are you going to be learning in the course? Part A, you are going to be learning how to buy directly from the manufacturer and also from the supplier. Now you'll be learning how to chart and negotiate prices. You're going to be learning how to position yourself as a good procurement agent, and also how to communicate with clients as agents, how to create and verify your Alipay account for easy payment, how to buy with or without an international passport, because that is one of the major reasons a lot of people face. Now, you don't even need to have an international passport before you can start this business. As simple as ABC. Now, you are also going to be learning different ways to buy yuan, both for your personal use and also for public procurement. And you are going to be learning how to track your order directly from China to your country, and also a detailed tutorial on how to avoid buying fake or substandard products. There are still so many things I'm still going to open your eyes to. Okay. And to the next, how to request for branding with your company name or client company name. You might have seen maybe some people branding, maybe like a blender, they are putting their name there, or you see all these necklaces that they used to, it is called customization. So you'll be learning how to customize your goods, maybe to your name or your company name, and also how to ask for a refund if the supplier is not shipping out your goods on time, or if they are not delivering on time. You are going to be learning how to ask for a refund. You're also going to be learning simple procedures to clear and get your goods when landed. Sorry. So you're going to be learning simple procedures to clear and get your goods when landed, and also how to start with zero capital. I'm going to be breaking pre-order down for you in I'm going to be breaking how to start a pre-order business, a successful, a profitable pre-order business. And you're also going to be learning gadgets importation. You're going to be getting contact of trusted gadget suppliers. You're going to be learning you're going to be learning complete Bangladesh importation, how to buy, how and where to get to the suppliers. You're going to be getting contact of suppliers from Bangladesh. You're going to be getting contact of shipping companies. You're going to be learning how to track your goods down to the shipping company. Okay, I think what's happening. Okay. And also, you are going to be getting my verified supplier list, those that are bought from and those that I'm still buying from. So you're going to also get access to my lifetime mentorship until you can fully stand on your own. So you can always reach out to me. I'm not going to leave you stranded. Okay? So you're going to be getting access to my lifetime mentorship until you can fully stand on your own. Access to a community of importers. Like I said, I have a community where you can always mingle with other importers, where you can always ask your questions, where drop you can rub minds. Exactly. So you're going to be getting access to a community of importers where you can meet people that are successfully imported, and also access to Light private support. You have access to me. Access to me. Access to me. Are going to be having access directly to me. Now, the cost is actually 50,000 naira, but you remember that at the beginning of this class, I said if you stay to the end, you're going to be getting a bonus for the first few people. Now, the cost is 50,000 naira, and I will tell you the cost is even worth more than that. Is worth more than that. So, but for the first 10 people that will make payments, you won't be getting it at 50,000 naira, but they will be getting it at 30,000 naira. An offer will go back to its normal price once 10 people make payments. Like, say, make I remove this week. Okay. So, offer will go back to its normal price once 10 people make payments. So, you can either pay 30,000 naira now and keep your 20K all to yourself, or wait till later and pay the full price, which is 50,000 naira. Okay, now this is the account to pay to. If you're making, you can either make payment to any of these two accounts. You can pay to my UBA, which is my business account, Light Importation Limited, and this second one, my please, if you're sending, make sure that whatever account you are sending money to carries my name. Carries Middle Lights or Ilori Messi. Okay. Because I think at the beginning of I drop it in the class that you should beware of scammers on the group. Why? Because people are coming from different platform, and you can't I cannot hold anybody. It's only when people report them to me that I can just remove them from the group, but you don't know who is who. So please make sure that you are sending to the right account, and if anybody is private messaging you, please block them straightforward. I am not going to send you a private DM. Light is not going to send you a private DM. So if anybody is private messaging you, please block them straight away. Now, once you're done making payments, send a screenshot of your payment to my DM, or send a screenshot of your payment to this number that is on the screen. Okay. Now I'll be taking question. I'll be taking question. You can type your question in my DM on WhatsApp. I think some people already dropped a question in my DM. Somebody was asking that how much can they start with? Now, if you know that you want to start with capital, you can start with as little as 30,000 naira to 50,000 naira. And please don't misquote. When I said 30,000 to 50,000 naira, you cannot start gadget importation with 30K to 50K. So it also depends on the kind of business you want to venture into. But if you don't mind starting with anything, you can still start with 30 to 50,000 naira. And but with that, you can only get lightweight products like maybe jewelries, face mask products, all these skincare products, some skincare products. You can still get like sunglasses, smartwatch, etc. like that. You can still start with that amount to get those particular products, and you can make your money from there. So once you start making profits, you can scale, or you can have a niche. For me, I actually major on kitchen and household materials, but then that doesn't mean that if people want to buy car, I'm not going to help them to buy car. Or if people want to buy anything that is not related to kitchen and household materials, I'm not going to help them to get it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Or probably maybe I'm just going to be attending to questions in my DM. So you can keep your questions coming. You can keep your questions coming. And once you're done making payments, you can send your payment screenshot to me too. Like I said, there is a lot of money to make from this business. I'm not even capping. This same business sponsored me. Sponsored me to China. It's not as if maybe I have other business that is sponsoring. No, this is actually the same business that I've been doing. That is what sponsored my traveling to China, sponsored my apartment. It is so many things that I cannot even say in this video. I cannot say in this class. Sorry. Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoy this little time because we'll be calling it a night here. Yeah. So see you in our next class. See you in the advanced teaching. Yeah. And I'm rooting for all of you. Okay. Bye. So thank you for staying to the end. Yeah, I will be taking your question. I will be taking your questions in my DM. I will reply to everything. Okay. So do have a wonderful night rest. Okay, that will be all for tonight. So bye. Yay!